everybody, happy football Sunday. We are here having a lazy day.
Lazy football day. Cool.
Oh, I don't know if they can hear you because I'm testing out the mic.
Oh, you have the mic on you?
I have the mic on me. We're watching some football. Was just having a problem with this camera that I'm a little suspect about. Did I use that word right? I'm not that cool. Anyways, the Cowboy game is not on where we live because it's not a local game. So we just got some random games on at the moment. Well, not random. We have Jacksonville and Tampa Bay because those are the games that we're getting. I'm also making this video here because your girl got banned from the TikTok. I don't know why. I think it was just an accident. I don't know if like some meanie bobini just reported my account for some reason. So yeah, here we are on YouTube. And you know what? Maybe I should just focus on YouTube. I think that's what I've decided because I enjoy the longer form content anyway. So here we are. You might be wondering, Veronica, why are you holding a hanger? Well, it was a hanger. Now it's in the shape of what's going to be a ghost. I saw this picture on Etsy. Well, it was like a listing on Etsy. It was a sponsored advertisement on Instagram. And it was an Etsy ad for this cute ghost wall hanging. While I am all for supporting small businesses through Etsy or through however they do their shops, I figured I have tons of art supplies. I should probably be using it. I don't know why I'm holding this hanger like it's part of the art supplies because this was just in the closet, but I do have art supplies. We have lots of string here, yarn string, some paper. It's gonna be a pretty simple craft. We have wine because why not? So we're making a ghost. I'll insert a picture here. You know what? I'll also even link the Etsy store in case you're lazy and you don't want to make it. I shouldn't say lazy. You might just not be creative or crafty or DIY-y. Who knows? This could turn out horrible, but we're just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna start tying the string to...
Did you break it?
No, I hit myself in the head.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna, do it again. I'm just gonna start attaching string to it. Oh. The reason why I have the paper is because we are changing it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it into a Mickey ghost. Essentially, I'm just gonna trace, I think I'm gonna use this. It's like a little fake candle. I'm going to use this as a template to trace. And I think that would be a good size. Like think of this as the ghost head, right? I think that would be perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, wait, Jason, I do need your opinion. So we obviously have white. That is a ghost color, and it's a very, very soft material here. But I was thinking just decor wise, we don't have a lot of bright white in our house. We have lots of like, our walls are cream tone. The rug that I'm sitting on is a cream tone. It's not white. This pillow we have is also a cream tone. Our egg chair, cream tone. Nothing's bright white. So I was figuring this might be too stark on the wall or just wherever we're gonna hang it. But I did have this one that's like a tan beige or this one, and I think this one would look really cool, but I'm just nervous that I'm not gonna have enough of it. What do you think?
I mean, I think the white is, I know you said our house isn't a lot of like bright white, but I don't know if you're doing, I feel like that's more like ghosty.
But I also want to like match the decor.
Okay, well if you care more about matching, then I wouldn't use the bright white thing.
I'm so bad at making decisions. Let me look at the picture again. They actually made this more out of like macrame yarn, which I actually also have. I have like a macrame wall hanging that I don't use that I could repurpose. I will say the ones in the pictures aren't bright white because they are the macrame string. I think I'm gonna do this one. I'll make you one too and I'll use the white.
Yeah.
All right, so we are just gonna start going for it. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did reshape this hanger. I just had to bend it a little bit. It did kind of hurt, I'm not gonna lie. Just made the little head shape for the ghost and then the arms. I think what I'm gonna start doing, well, I'm also thinking maybe I'll do it just double so it's like thicker. I think that cutting a bunch of strings first would just make the process go quicker. So I'm gonna cut all the strings, I think to about, I think there is good. You can't see the full thing. And then the arms will get shorter as you go up. So I'm gonna do a couple this length and then go from there. Because we could always trim it at the end. I just don't wanna waste too much of this since we don't have a lot of it. Okay, I just cut a bunch of these, so I'm gonna start tying just to see what it's like. Excuse Jason in the background, he's just adjusting his workstation for tonight. Oh, and taking some Tylenol. Little headache. He's been a little dehydrated lately. Can we see? I have like a notebook right here, and like the, I have it hooked on the, what is it called? Like a spiral bound notebook? Okay, so I'm just gonna tie it and see if that works. I think that is okay. All right, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna do another time lapse. I think essentially there is a right way to tie it so that the strings are not getting jumbled up, but I think that's something you can fix after the fact, just the way that they lay so they're not sticking up. That might just be something I do along the way, because trying to do that on every single tie might be annoying, but that's where we've got so far. This is gonna take a little bit, so let me work on a couple more of these and I'll check back in. Okay, we've got pretty far, actually further than I thought, because just before I started recording, I had all of these strings kind of like bunched together like this, and I didn't like how it looked, especially on this side. So I ended up just like moving them down a bit. It was almost like, you know, when your like closet is too crowded with hangers and clothes and they kind of like bunch up. I felt like that's what the strings were doing. I separated them a little bit. Honestly, I think I could do it even more so. It was fine because I kind of like the brass hanger peeking through. Like I kind of like the look of that. And we do have like small gold accents in our apartment. I think that could work if you see a little bit of it, especially if this is gonna be showing. So yeah, this is what we've got so far. I did cut more string and I did start making them a little bit shorter. We're starting to run low. I know this looks like probably more than it is, you know, as long as we can get to the end here. And again, maybe we could spread it out even more so if we need to, but I think it looks good so far. This is gonna be cute. If I back it up here, do you see? Does it look like a ghost? Kind of?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so far so good. This is pretty easy. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I started cutting them much shorter now because, well, I guess in my head I figured like a ghost's arms like go up, but in the picture that I'm kind of using as a reference, they do have it like going up and then going back down. I don't know how I feel about that, so I'm gonna go look at a picture on Pinterest and see if there's anything similar to what I'm making. Let's see, ghost wall hanging. Oh wow, these are all really cute. Okay, here's another one that's also on Etsy that the arms just kind of go up. I don't know if you can see this on my phone, but it's pretty similar, and I kind of like how I'm doing it anyways, so I think I'm gonna continue doing this. Yeah, maybe I'll see, we're almost out, so maybe I'll see if, I'll just see how much I have. Also, I just realized I took off the mic and it's not on the mic audio, so sorry if the sound is weird or you can hear the football in the background. If my cat would get out of the way, I could show you the final product. Well, not the final product, what I have so far. Okay, here we go. So I think I have all the string I need. I think it'll be easier to cut when it's hanging up on a wall or just like honestly like spread out. But here's what we've got. Can you see? Sorry, I'm trying to, I think that looks so cute. Just wait till I add the Mickey ears. So that's gonna be the size of the ears. How I'm going to attach the ears is a whole thing I didn't even think about. So let's cut the ears first and then we'll go from there. I think even if I just put them on the back side when, like after I hung them up, I think it would be fine. The face, I don't know. For the ears, I'm just using the bottom of this to trace 2 circles. I'm gonna try to use a corner. I also need to look up Mickey Ghost to figure out what the eyes and the mouth should look like. I think the ears will just do it though, like make it look like Mickey enough. You know, I do have a circle cutter. I don't know if it's this big, but I think it's pretty close. That was, those are not great, but let's just pretend they are. You could also do this with like your Cricut or portrait silhouette or anything like that. I have a silhouette. I think it's okay. I was gonna say, depending on how bad they are, I might just cut them out with my printer, but I think that's okay. Ears. Let's look up the face. I think that I need to do something like that. So like long eyes, a bridge of a nose, and the nose. And then maybe a smile. Actually, this one is really cute. Maybe I'll just make a Mickey hat. That could be cute. Maybe I'll try to draw that up and see if I can cut that out. I'm gonna try the eyes first. Here we go. Wish me luck. I totally just drew this without recording, but I think that came out pretty good. And I think I might do like the little pizza pie eyes, like the slice out of it. A lot of the pictures don't have that, but I know the new Mickey cartoons do. And I think that would just like add a little something to it. So we're gonna cut this out. This one actually does have the eyes cut, so let's try this. Okay, this eye is definitely bigger. I think that came out pretty good. Okay, great. Again, this would have been a lot easier if I just used my silhouette portrait, but it's kind of a lot of work to hook the computer up and find the design, cut the design, and it's meant to look homemade, right? There's a little bit. Do you see? Do you see Mickey? Okay, let's see. So here's Mickey. I think that actually looks pretty good. I think, should I make a little circle for his mouth? I think I will. Yeah, what do we think about that? I think that's pretty cute. Okay, I'm gonna try to attach. Okay, so I just quickly hung it up just to work on it. This is not where it's going to go. Although, I don't know, we don't see this door shut very much. This is Jason's like office in our guest room. Anyways, what I was just doing is I fixed this side for the most part, I think. Actually, I think this one needs to be flipped. So you see how like this string is sticking out? Jason, can I use you for a second?
Yeah.
We have our videographer coming. Ignore all the extra decorations out that don't have a place at the moment. Do you see how this string, you can see my finger?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I have to do is you have to flip it so it doesn't stick out anymore, because then it like looks better. And then you just tighten it and it like sits flat. Oops, there's like hair in this one. But I think you can, oh my gosh, why won't it come out? But I think you can see how it just sits a little bit better. And also, oops, if you can find the right string. Actually, I think this one needs to be flipped too, now that I'm looking at it. Is this the same one? Maybe this one's just weird. Maybe this is an awful example. Oh, okay, there we go. Do you see how it's sitting flat now? This one's gonna sit flat if I turn it and knot it. Yeah, so there's a couple over here that I'm gonna work on, but then I think I'm just gonna like trim these so they kind of just look a little bit more even. I kind of like how it comes up in the middle here too. Right?
Yeah, no, I like that.
We have little ears.
Oh, yeah.
How cute.
That'll be
I think
cool.
they need to be up higher, but there's our Mickey ears. Then I cut out this face that I think, I don't really know. Maybe I'll try sticky tack so it's not permanent. But those are the eyes, and then you have like the little bridge of the nose. I don't think they're gonna stay, but... Oh wait, there we go. This is not what it's gonna look like exactly. And then a little like, oh no.
Yeah.
Right? Cute?
I like that. Yeah, that is cute.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, fix all the strings, cut the strings, and then we're gonna add our little facial features. Okay, so here's what we got. I think that's as even as I'm gonna get it. I don't wanna mess with it too much. I do like this side more than this side. I can't figure out why. Is it this piece? I don't really know. It might be. I'm gonna cut these two pieces real quick. Yeah, that was it. Okay, that's perfect. Time to attach the accessories. Okay, actually we're back. I did just stretch this out a little bit more and I kind of like the look of it because it looks like it's flying a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try sticky tack first, only because again, I don't want this to be permanent. I want to be able to make it not Disney if I don't want it to be Disney. I think I'm just gonna like it Mickey Mouse regardless. I figured just in case.
What?
Can I borrow you again?
Yeah,
So we're gonna start with the ears here, and I guess I should put this down at the bottom. Oh wait, let me shut the door first. All right, we've got our sticky tack on the back of our ears, and I already have a feeling I'm gonna need more of this, so let's just try it. Oops, it's not even sticking to the paper. Okay. I'm a miss. Just gonna do one there. Okay, maybe it'll work. Just do a little. Do they need to be up higher, do you think? Like when you think about Mickey's ears? Yeah, I think so, actually, now that I'm...
Yeah, I do kind of feel like they're
Okay.
a little bit higher on the head.
Good thing I used sticky tack. Imagine if I just hot glued it like that. It feels like I did it in the same spot. Like
I think that's fine.
I think they need to be more like that.
Because you got the coat hanger there too.
But then you can see the sticky tack. What if wherever we hung it up, I just like attached the ears behind it?
Actually, that's probably the best idea. That is a really good idea.
Okay, actually, yeah, I like that the best so far. So we're gonna stick with that. All right, so I did do the sticky tack on the back of the eyes, thinking it'll be okay. That worked. That worked fantastic.
Oh,
The
yeah.
ears just weren't, I don't know. Oops. Okay, that worked great.
Spot. Yeah.
Okay, next. Nose and little scary mouth. Scared mouth. Nose. Should be closer to the mouth. I mean, to the eyes. And then our little spooky. How does he look?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I think that's so cute. Here, wait, back it up a little bit. I think that came out so good.
Yeah, that is cool.
Easy peasy little craft. I might trim this little piece. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Does it look even?
Yeah.
Do you think his ears need to be bigger?
Um.
I'm gonna cut bigger ears and just see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this size ear is much better. What do you think? Can you come take a look?
Yep. Yeah, I like those better.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, those are more pronounced. Yeah.
Perfect. Now I'm wondering, what other crafts could I possibly do right now? I might go and take a look through Pinterest or something, get some ideas, and then we're gonna come back. Hello everyone, it's a little bit later, same day. I made the Mickey wall hanging, and after that I was just trying to brainstorm some other ideas. Came up with a few, but there was some pieces that I was missing, so I did make a teeny tiny Amazon order, and I also found one candlestick. That's gonna happen after this, but right now, let me show you what I'm up to now. I had these pumpkins that were essentially just these white speckled pumpkins, and I just didn't love the look of them. They were old, so I thought I'd give them a little makeover. You know, they were probably just gonna go in the trash or get donated, and I don't know, why not just do a little art experiment. I did this one in like a tan color. Sorry, the TV's on. We still have football on. But we have this one in a tan color. I did like a dusty blue, and then I did this peachy pink color. And essentially what I'm going to do, I don't want to get paint on my sweatshirt. I should have worn something else. I was practicing like some little shapes on here. These are embarrassing. They're not even good shapes. But the one that you can't see that actually came out good is this white Mickey head. What I'm going to do, actually football just turned off and I don't want to watch the news. So let me change the channel real quick. Actually, I was watching something on YouTube. I was watching a live show of our favorite podcast. It's Be Our Guest Podcast. And they were doing their live show tonight, and I just paused it to quickly record this. So I'm gonna turn the TV off or put them on the TV real quick. I still have some wine. Sorry, I hope you can hear the TV. I just have them on in the background. But essentially, am I okay? But essentially, I'm going to put little Mickey heads on this pumpkin. Yeah, I don't really know what other designs. I was purely thinking little Mickey prints. But maybe I'll change it up for some of them. Stay tuned, we'll see. There are, what are they called? What are these called? A stem. There were stems on these pumpkins, but I just took them out to paint around it so I didn't get paint on them. And also I just stuck other paintbrushes inside the pumpkin hole in order to paint it easier. It's worked out great so far, so I am just gonna keep doing that. This one needs a couple more spots painted because I can still kind of see through the speckles, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is actually turning out way better than I thought. There are a couple Mickeys that maybe aren't that great, but you know, from far away, you won't be able to tell. So I'm gonna keep going and I will get back to you. I just finished this one. Again, not perfect by any means, but I think it came out super cute. Oh, Jason just got home from the store. Hi, Olivia.
Hello, Olivia.
Look at my pumpkin. I think the microphone died, so I apologize again for the audio difference. Oh, and we're on face tracking now. But here's my second pumpkin. I did little ghosties. I think that's pretty cute. And for this one, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I did attempt to paint some bats on this paper, but they didn't turn out great. Maybe I'll just do some like flowers or like vines and see how that looks. I might do a little football pumpkin. I think that would be cute. I have 3 more here, so I just have to think of some other designs that I want to do. Maybe I'll do one as an actual jack-o'-lantern, or maybe I'll add Mickey ears to it. That would be cute too. I might pause and come back because I want some dinner. Hello is the next day. We are still crafting. I wanted to show you what I ended up making last night and what I'm gonna continue making today. So let me flip the camera real quick. I'm currently rewatching our Fort Wilderness vlog to make sure it all looks okay. For some reason I post it and then I watch it. You know, I don't know, just to make sure everything looks good. But anyways, this is what I ended up making last night. I did these little pumpkins. This one has ghosties on it with a cute little bow. This next one I made is supposed to be little Mickeys. Some of them came out a little wonky, but you get the point. And from far away, you can't tell. Now, this one did have kind of like a vine pattern. You can kind of see where I painted over it, only when you look really closely. But I didn't love it, so again, painted over it. So now it's just blue, but I think it works because it goes next to our little frame. I made this cute little graphic on Canva. It was super easy. It was just a gingham print background with I searched ghost and that cute little ghost came up and I added Mickey ears. So yeah, it was easy and it looks super cute. I love our little additions here. Hold on, I'm gonna back up so you can see better. Yeah, I think that looks really cute. This is today's project. I did break out the silhouette here because it'll make cutting a whole lot easier. What I'm gonna do is I made this bat. I was inspired by Carousel of Progress. It's one of Jason's favorite attractions at Disney. One of mine too. I enjoy the AC and the darkness. It's a great place to just relax and maybe catch a nap. But anyways, in one of the scenes, it's Halloween or around Halloween. So they have Halloween decorations up. And one of the decorations were these bat garland. I can insert a picture because I took one the last time I was there. And I just wanted to recreate that garland. It seems super easy, especially since I have the portrait. Or the silhouette. Is it a silhouette? What's the brand? The silhouette is the brand. Portrait is the version, I think. I don't really know. I don't have a Cricut, that's all I know. So in the picture, as you saw, they're orange and black bats which I think could have been cute, and I'm sure once I bring out the rest of my Halloween decorations, it would very much match because I have lots of orange and black Halloween decorations. However, I just thought it would be cute to make it more my vibe. So instead of orange and black, which I also didn't have orange paper, it was kind of like a reddish orange and I just didn't love the color. So what I did find are these cute little gingham. I have these two. This one's like a pinkish and then this one's a greenish. But then on the back side, I don't love the back side of this one. It's like peaches, not very fall. But I have like this pattern that looks really cute too. And I think it actually matches my rug that I'm sitting on. And then of course I just pulled out some black. The goal is to use Carousel of Progress decorations as the inspiration, but use these cute prints here, which I guess is nothing extraordinary. Like people can make bat garland that's not inspired by Carousel of Progress, but I was just personally inspired by Carousel of Progress, and I will know that when I look at the bats. I'll think Disney and other people won't. I like a little subtle Disney touch. We're gonna print out these bats, we're gonna string them together and go from there. The one thing I need to figure out is where I want the hole to be to string the bats. Here's the picture, let me show you. So this is what I've got in Canva at the moment. And I think this design is closest to what I saw in Carousel of Progress. And I actually combined two bats in order to make this bat shape. So I'm just trying to figure out, should I just do two holes at the top here or like down here maybe? Should I just tape it so you don't see it? I'm kind of leaning towards the taping, but I don't know how annoying that's going to be. Okay, so I did just look up bat garland just to see, and a lot of it isn't like strung, it's hanging. So I guess I could even do that. Worst case, I could just hole punch a hole. So I'm not gonna put a hole in the design. I'm just gonna leave it as is and decide once everything's printed out. Okay, so I figured I would share this really quick too because it's pretty easy to do. I know you can buy designs within Silhouette Studio. Like here, there's like a store and I probably could have gotten one for free, honestly. I don't really know how it works because I don't really purchase them through here. I normally just make a design in Canva and then I will just import. It's super easy. You just open, you hit the bat, and there she is. We can, oh, we're not doing that, my bad. Sorry, my cat's trying to break into the curtain at the moment. 1 second, let me get that for her. What we're gonna do, because we want to make multiple of these, right? I'm just gonna go like that. That's all my craft stuff, please. Everybody's house is like this, right? That's what Jason tells me. We're gonna select the trace area. You're gonna go to the little butterfly thing, hit select trace area, bada bang, bada boom. You trace the bat, and that's it, literally. And then we can just hit trace and detach. And there's our bat. And then we can just delete this. We got a bat. And then we're gonna resize. The size is a great question. 4 inches. This says it's 4.4 inches wide. I think that'll be a good size. I want to make sure that they all fit in like an even way. I can probably flip them. Guys, do not waste your paper. Do not waste any of that. I try to fill in as much as I can here, and it doesn't matter how close they are together because they're just gonna get cut anyways. I think I can fit perfect. Wow, yeah, we're just gonna do this size because it's good. It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and print this, and that's gonna be a lot of bats. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was just thinking 9 bats on every piece of paper. Is that gonna be a lot? Maybe I'll just make extra. Maybe I'll hang some in my room or something. I do love bats. Whoa, bats are my favorite part of Halloween. If you've never seen the bats in Animal Kingdom, you are missing out terribly. They are so cool to watch. They go in about 5 o'clock. Actually, I'll have to double check the time, but it's right before park close kind of because they have to like move them to where they sleep for the night and get fed. And it is the coolest thing to watch. We watched it for like 45 minutes one time. Was Jason thrilled? No. Was I? Yes. All right, we're gonna start off simple. We're gonna do the black paper and then we'll do the colors because I have to cut these to size. So while the black are printing, I will cut these to size. I did make one small mistake. I realized that this goes to 12 inches and the paper doesn't. And on the screen, for some reason, I have the cut line set to 12 inches. This paper was obviously not 12 inches, and I just cut the other papers to not be 12 inches either. So I think I may need to adjust some of the bottom bats a little bit. They only got slightly cut off, but not a big deal because this was on the black paper and I have plenty of black paper. No biggie. Second round of bats is complete. I'm gonna try to peel this off. This is a newer mat, so it's been a little difficult to get paper off lately. Yeah, like it's literally sticking to the mat. I don't know if you can see that. The edges are just like rough because I have to like peel it. It's all right. First world problems, right? I might change my blade to a thicker one when I use the next paper, just because they are given some soft edges here. Like this one doesn't even cut. It just doesn't like me today. Oop, yeah, that one ripped. It's okay. We lose one. We lose one. Yes. Do you see what I mean by like those edges there? I don't know. They should just be cutting all the way through. Yeah, for the next ones, I will adjust as needed. Okay, so update, I adjusted the blade to be a little deeper, and I can already tell, like, this cut way better. I can just peel it off, and it's easy peasy. I should have done that to begin with. Well, I guess I didn't know. I should have just done it after the first cut when I realized that it wasn't looking so great. We're gonna peel these now. I'm gonna put on another video. I'm watching the Sierra Schulte Collective. They're trying all the Erewhon smoothies.
God, I really like that one. And I feel like to me, with the taste, the unique ingredients, the color, a boost of natural goodness. It's so big, so weird.
Okay, we've got a ton of bats now. You know, after cutting these ones, the edges are just so bad. I don't want to be wasteful or just use these. This would be the pattern if I did that. Like it would just be the pink and the green, which I do think is cute. I would skip, or should I do this too? That's cute. But would it look cute with black as well? No, honestly, I think the black ruins it. So we're going to skip that. And then I'll just have some extra pinks. I'm going to tape these and I'll be right back. Okay, I just finished taping them. It's pretty long, a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. So I can only hold up part of it. But can we see? Maybe I should hold up even less. Hold on, let me get closer. I think it came out so cute. I don't know where I'm gonna hang it yet. I thought maybe over there, but maybe I'll move. I have like acorns over here. I might move the acorns and add them behind the TV. I could also hang them by my desk or like along our counters. That could be cute. Or even here. Wait, that could be cute. What if I put them like along here? Okay, so in this moment, I'm kind of wishing I did put holes in them because I feel like I need to move them down and I'm gonna have to untape every single one in order to do that. Maybe I should just take them off the string and just put them on here. I'm gonna do that. I may have gotten a little distracted and I'll show you in just a second why, but here's how the bats turned out. I think they're super cute. Here's like the full setup. I'm watching Emily Enchanted now. There's our print, and then I also added this bow to the candle, which I'm actually getting ready to swap out this candle. You'll see that in a second. I may also just be going a little crazy with the bows because I added some to our mushroom garland here, but I thought it looked so cute. I also added one up here on my shelf, which I don't even know if I've showed yet. Sorry, I have our waffle maker out at the moment. And this is what this looks like over here. Also, aren't these so cute? These are from last year, but I love them. I need to find a place for them. This is also our little coffee station, and I think I might, this is supposed to be over here, I think I might paint a ghost on this glass because you can wash it off when you're done. I think that would be pretty cute. Just a little ghosty touch. The next craft involves this candlestick. I only had one plain white one like this. I have the one that I just kind of showed that has the swirly texture, which I think could probably work too, but I'm just gonna try it on this one first. What I'm gonna do is put it in some hot water to shape it a little differently, and then you just draw little eyes on it and it looks like a ghost. Now that I'm thinking about it, does it really need to be a weird shape? I guess it does, because like a ghost. Okay, I'm gonna do it regardless. We're gonna try it. Alright guys, I think I've decided that this one we're just calling a loss. It just didn't work out. It wouldn't even light anymore. It's a goner. This one's, well, maybe we'll try this again one day, but not today. Not today. I got this candle. We're keeping this simple. I don't have my mic, but somehow it's still picking up sound. I have the other candle. We're keeping this simple. I just have a paint pen that I haven't used for years. So let's see if it actually works. Oh wow. Oh, got it on me. Are we surprised? I'm just gonna do two little eyes and a little mouth. I don't think that looks like a ghost at all. Did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake. All right, guys, the ghost candles aren't for us. I was able to get it off, but you know what, guys? I'm rating the ghost candle a 0 out of 10. Apparently, it is not the craft for me. You know what? This looks pretty with the ribbon, so that's how we're leaving it. So I think this is gonna be the last craft we do, and then I'm gonna wrap up the crafting. But I have a bunch of these plain white pumpkins, which again, these ones are fine. They're just white, but I figured it would be fun to make Jack Skellington on one. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use this paint pen again, because I think that worked. I mean, it worked. Didn't work well, but it worked. I think that's pretty good. Actually, you want to know what's funny? Now that I've made this, I haven't gone through our Halloween decor yet, and I'm pretty sure we painted pumpkins last year to look like Jack and Sally, so we might just have an extra Jack Skellington pumpkin this year, but who can complain? He's very cute. All right, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thanks for crafting with me. I'm sorry some things worked and some things didn't quite work out. Hopefully they all work for you. If you love Disney content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below what your favorite craft was, or if you have any other ideas for me. We are Walt Disney World locals and we go to the parks all the time, and we have a lot of videos coming up, so stay tuned for those. Follow along on Instagram at Magic Carpet Guides. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.